The rain that night felt endless, cold, sharp, and heavy enough to silence even the city itself. Ethan Brooks, a single father and exhausted soul, pulled his jacket tighter as he carried a few bags of groceries through the dimly lit parking lot. In the truck nearby, his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, was waiting, drawing tiny hearts on the foggy window and softly humming a tune that made the dark night feel a little less lonely. Life hadn't been kind to Ethan. Since losing his wife, every day had been a fight. Bills, school lunches, late shifts, and broken promises to himself that he'd be okay. But that night wasn't about his struggle. That night fate had a lesson waiting for him, one that would remind him that kindness still has power. As he turned the corner near the exit ramp, a faint, trembling voice cut through the sound of rain. Not a scream and a plea, he stopped. Through the curtain of rain he saw her, a woman sitting helplessly in a wheelchair, soaked to the bone, her purse spilled beside her. "Please, don't hurt me," she whispered, trembling. "I can't walk." Ethan dropped the groceries instantly. Hey, it's okay," he said softly, raising his hands in calm reassurance. "I'm not here to hurt you, I just want to help." Her eyes darted nervously toward the darkness behind her. "My driver, he stole my phone. He just left me here." As Ethan stepped closer, he noticed her watch, her elegant coat, her poise, even beneath the fear. He realized who she was. Isabella Ward, the CEO of Ward Technologies, the woman whose face was on every business magazine in town. But Ethan didn't hesitate. "You're freezing," he said gently. "Let's get you to my truck. I'll call for help." "I don't need charity," she muttered, her pride trying to cover her fear. Ethan smiled faintly. "Good, because I'm not offering charity, I'm offering decency." For a moment she just stared at him, then finally nodded. He carefully lifted her, mindful of her leg brace, and carried her through the rain toward the old pickup. Inside, Lily looked up from her seat, wide-eyed. "Daddy, who's the lady?" "Someone who needs a little kindness tonight," Ethan said with a warm smile. The drive was quiet, the rain tapping softly on the windshield. Isabella's gaze wandered to the drawings taped to the dashboard. Messy, colorful hearts and stars. "You draw these?" she asked softly. Lily nodded shyly. "Uh-huh. Daddy says we draw our hearts when talking is hard." Something inside Isabella stirred, a warmth she hadn't felt in years. After her accident, she had built walls made of power and pride. But sitting there, surrounded by crayons and compassion, she felt human again. At Ethan's small home, he offered her tea and a blanket before calling her security team. She protested, embarrassed, but Lily appeared with a tiny plate of cookies. "They're not perfect," Lily said with a grin. "But they make you feel warm inside." Isabella smiled, a real, genuine smile. "Thank you, sweetheart. They're perfect." An hour later, when her driver and guards arrived, Isabella looked at Ethan. "I'll have someone send you something. Money, maybe?" Ethan shook his head. "Don't, just be kind to someone else who needs it. That's enough." 3 months passed. One morning, Ethan found an envelope in his mailbox. No logo, just his name. Inside was a letter. "Mr. Brooks, you once said to be kind to someone who needs it. I took your advice. I've started a foundation for accident survivors who can't afford treatment. It's called the Lily Foundation. Thank you for reminding me what real strength looks like." Isabella Ward. Ethan read it aloud, his hands trembling. Lily's eyes lit up. "Daddy, she used my name." He smiled, his voice thick with emotion. "Yes, sweetheart. Because your kindness changed everything. Even the strongest hearts can forget what it means to be human, until a simple act of kindness reminds them that true strength isn't in wealth or power. It's in compassion." HQ Infinite Stories, where every heart finds its story.